happy New Year. Happy New Year 2019, y'all. This is your girl Julie Syl Kalungi in your Power Echo Show. This is Julie Syl, episode number 190. 190. Beautiful number to start the year on. And so we're back. We are back to our weekly shows: Monday inspiration, Wednesday money making, and Friday Q&A, free training. So let's rock and roll this year. Let's smash it out. Let us serve our way to results, because it's in serving that you are gonna get served. Your wealth, your money, your paycheck is on the other side of service. And as Zig Ziglar said, if you want to be served, serve more people first. So you want to light up 2019. We're gonna talk about service, because that's how you're gonna get served. Good afternoon, Sumaya. How are you doing? Good to see you here today. Let me just do what I usually do best, which is very, very quickly invite some people and get this party started on the right foot. I hope you had an amazing Christmas season. I had an amazing time. I got a bit croaky and horsey along the way, but who cares? We had an amazing Christmas time. We had an amazing time with the family. We took time out. We had food. We danced. We laughed. We had a great time. And I sure hope you too had a great time. So I want to start the year off for you today by helping you to light up your year, because it's in lighting up your year that you're going to shine a beacon all year round for everybody to see, and so that you too can get served. Before we do that, you know the drill. Grab a cuppa, grab a plate, grab whatever it is you want to do this time. But it's way past lunchtime. That's why I decided to go just slightly after lunchtime on my shows. I used to make it for 1 o'clock. I probably might take it right forward an hour, depending on the feedback. But we're definitely going to be listening to you more. Like I said, I committed to you at the end of the last year that it is all about you, serving you, helping you smash out your goals, and helping you get to where you want to go. So if you're new to this platform, Derek, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Happy New Year. If you're new to this platform, please do introduce yourself. Say hi. If you are a usual offender, repeat offender, how are you doing? Fist bump, high five, welcome. Thank you for joining me. You know the drill. You want to invite a friend or two by sharing this broadcast to some groups and some pages, and wherever it is you feel somebody will get value, so that we can get started faster. I will do the same right now. I'm just gonna invite a couple of friends over here and get this party started. Tell me, how was your Christmas time? Tell me all about the parties. Tell me all about the gifts you got. I want to hear it all. Whoa. I want to hear it all. What did you do? How did you do it? And what was it all about? I'm just trying to... Right. There is the party. So give me a minute while I invite a couple of friends and you do the same. And you know the drill, guys. We are all about empowering as many people as we possibly can. So we don't just start and share and forget to share. We actually join in and share the value with as many places as we can. And then we get started with the party. So, Bonani, good to see you here. Good to see you. I've just started, so you haven't missed anything at all. I'm just getting started, and I am literally inviting a couple of my friends and posting this to some amazing communities, so that we can throw the party as far and as wide as we possibly can. If you can please do share somewhere where some people will be impacted. And meanwhile, tell me all about your new year. How has it started? Did you set some goals? We're not talking about goal setting right now, because we did that and we flogged that particular party to death last year. Because if you haven't set any goals yet, it's never too late to get started, but I can guarantee you should have set your goals already. If you didn't, get started today. And go on back to episode 181 on goal setting. Some pure value there on goal setting. I guarantee you're gonna love it. Stella Connor, how you doing? Good to see you here. And in the meantime, like I said, invite your friends, invite your bae, invite your boo, invite your haters, so they can stop hating on you and start loving on you, because you give them value. And let's get this party moving right here, right now. So I'm just gonna get some of the groups joining in. Today I think I'm a slow starter. I literally set up and then I had to set up again. So don't worry, darling Ritzy, how you doing? Good to see you here. Good to see you here. So guys, Chimzi Aku, how you doing? Let's do the thing. Invite your friends, invite your team members. This is gonna be lit. You're gonna light up your year. You wanna light up with your friends, right? So when you're lighting up something, you don't want to sit there on the campfire by yourself, do you? So invite your friends around this campfire. It's going to be a nice warm fire for you. I'm going to bring you some goodies. I'm going to give you some practical steps to light up your year. I'm going to give you some tips that will help you get your head around what I'm trying to share with you. And we are going to get started in the new year the right way. Now, like I said when I started, service is where it's at. If you're not serving someone, you're not getting served. Your success is on the other side of service. As Zig Ziglar said, if you want to get served, serve more people, serve them with one heart, serve them with one soul, you're going to get served. So today's topic, the only way you're going to light up this year is by serving somebody. Okay? Every successful person that I know, that I've ever heard of, is all about profound service. Serving others with a focus on the other person and their needs and how they can be helped and how they can be helped to get to their promised land, how they can be helped to get to their desired results, how they can solve a problem with a solution. You got a solution, people are waiting to hear from you. This is your year. I'd like you to commit yourself to one training per day to move your needle towards adding value to you so that you can serve more people this year. That means you might want to avoid some people's live videos. You might want to avoid some things that don't serve you. Maybe you might want to not watch a specific TV program because it may not serve you. Whatever you do, you want to release something so that you can do something that serves you. They say there is no such thing as a free miracle because every miracle deserves a sacrifice. There's a sacrifice behind every miracle. Something has to be released. So you're gonna have to release something in order to get your service to you. So Hilda Bate, how you doing? Welcome guys. Thank you for joining us. My name is Julie Syl Kalungi. I am based in the United Kingdom. I'm a mom to two, wife to one amazing dude. Love the bones of him. And I am a business success transformational coach. I have been known to help people move from zero to results in less than 5 weeks. And I help you package whatever you offer, target the right people, and get paid on purpose. That's what I do. And I'd love to help you do exactly that in 2019. In fact, I committed to doing that just for you. Yes, you. And if you get value on this live, as you join, hit the love button, hit the wow button, hit the smooth thumbs up so we know you are here. Say hi because I've just introduced myself. Obviously, I don't know some of you, so say hi and introduce yourself as well. And above all, if you have a question, do feel free to drop it in the comments below or drop it in my inbox so I can handle it for you on Friday. But definitely do join me on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at either 1 or 2 p.m. I will give you a specific time every day because I am leaning towards 1 p.m. It gives me a window of time to be able to pick up my son at 3. for some of you that are in the UK, you know that's around the time that children finish school, about 3:20, 3:30. So let's get to the meat and potatoes of today's inspiration. The author of The Go-Giver, called Bob Bug, says that serve others without attachment to the outcome more. Literally something choked me in a minute. Crazy. Excuse my German. Right. Serve others without attachment to the outcome more, without focusing on the compensation, and that compensation will come. So, hi, Chris. Good to see you, Christian. It's been a long time. So, almost every great author, every great teacher, every successful person that I know, maybe some others that I don't, definitely there'll be others that you know that I don't know, that follow the ethos behind Think and Grow Rich will tell you that service is the way you light up your own light and you light up your own life. Thank you, Chimzi. Let me do just that. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. So, everyone that you will hear of who's successful will tell you, serve somebody and you will get served. Because it is a two-way process. When you serve somebody, you are served as well. When you give somebody, for instance, if you went to a charity event and you gave some money or you committed to giving something, you would feel good because of it. What you get back is not something you can quantify or count or calculate. It is just something that is inside of you. So receiving is a feeling. And so many of you think that to get served, you have to receive something tangible, but actually receiving is a feeling and it's an emotion. And when you are in a state of receiving all day long, you're going to be giving all day long. Roger Moore, how you doing? So welcome here, guys. As you join, hit an emoji so we know we're here. Invite a friend and tag them, and definitely sit back, grab a piece of paper, and let's talk about how you get to light up your year. So you wish to be served this year? Financially, economically, socially, romantically. I don't know what you want to get served this year. I don't know what your number one goal for this year is. Every year you should have a top goal plus maybe something else that you might want to add to that. You want to serve others in that area, in that space that you want to get served, that you want to grow the most, that you want to light up your life and you want to manifest the biggest things. You want to start focusing your giving and your service to others in that space. Because when you serve others via your skills, your time, your knowledge, your talent, your whatever it is, your product, your services, your offer, hey Roger Mo, how you doing? Then you get to give them a solution to whatever it is they are suffering from, they want to fulfill, or what's been really giving them a headache. Now, successful people know that service is how you get paid and how you get lit up in your own life. The only difference is they know who they are serving and where to find them. That's very important, especially for those of you who are entrepreneurs and business owners. Who are you serving and where do they hang out? Where are they at? Do you know? And it's not hard. If I, Julie, could know where people are, you too would know. And I didn't know where to find them online. That's the truth. I didn't know. Circa 2012, I didn't know anything about online marketing, social media marketing. I only knew to log on to Facebook, check out my friends, check out who's what, and, log off. But I knew about business because I was a business assessor. So if you wish to join the 3%ers, the people who light up the world, they employ other people, they help people find their way, they help people find the results they need. Mariah, how you doing? Then you must genuinely and continually place their interests first. In everything you do and in every way, in that area you want to grow, you want to find people who are in that need and you want to put their interests first, and you too will receive in kind. Seriously. I'll give you a personal example. In 2012, between 2010 and 2012, I was basically all about me. It was all about me. Why me? Why them? Why are they doing and I'm not receiving? Why are they happy and I'm not happy? Why are they laughing and I'm not laughing? It was all about me, and nobody else mattered but me. But I wasn't growing in any direction. In fact, I was stagnant, and I was literally, it was like I'd gone back 10 years in my life, in my career, in all areas of my life. And I just was not growing until I was introduced to the online marketing space. I didn't have a job. I would just eat and eat some more. So when I learned about the value of being a leader for others, of helping others to grow, of helping others to build what they need, of helping others reach out to other people and show them the concept that I was building, I got to be that leader. I got to be that person that was giving my time, my resources, knowledge. a lot of us forget that the knowledge we get from school is important too in the growing of our business, especially online marketers. They think once you get to online marketing, you drop everything you learned. It's just wrong. Excuse me. So, most of us today look for the reward. We look for the reward without the service. It's like you want to have food cooked and ready for you to eat in less than 10 minutes. Put it in the microwave, cook it, and it's done. Now, that may work for food in the microwave. It does not work for increasing your wealth, increasing your success, increasing your results, or getting that guy you want to marry you. It just doesn't, because everything that's worth having takes a bit of time to grow. Everything that's worth looking at has a gestation period, including a relationship. So we want to jump the queue, so to speak, to our next big check, to our next lifestyle, but you end up looking to please people as opposed to serving them. And so I want to talk about what you already know. Now, you all know something that maybe others know it, maybe they don't, but the reality is you know more than others. So what do you already know? What do you already know? What's that skill that you have? What's that talent that you have? What's that knowledge that you have that others may not know, or may know but they know in a different language and you can teach them in a different language? This year, how about you decide to serve people in a specific way? Serve somebody in large numbers in a specific way. When you choose that specific way, whatever that is, your talent, skill, knowledge, whatever it is you want to serve people by, you then want to up-level your skills. You want to level up. For instance, you may have a talent, but you didn't know how to market it. You may have a talent, but it's not up to global standards, even national standards in your own country. You may have a skill, but it is a bit rusty and you need to polish it up. And the only way to do that is to find somebody who's already where you want to go, or who's already practicing the same skill, talent, who has the knowledge you have, and learn from them how they got to where they were. Even free trainings like videos, audios, podcasts, free live trainings on Facebook. Do those things. Let others know there's a message that you have and there's a message that you want to share, and it's for their own good. Because when you let others know that there's something that you know, even when you're learning, nothing stops you from teaching others. Some people think that, why should people listen to me? Why should people tune into me? I'm only little so and so. I don't know much. I've only just started. But I'll give you an example. When I went to school, primary, let's go way back to primary school. There were a lot of teachers that literally didn't look that much older than my aunties, who were also in their teenage. So there are a lot of new entrepreneurs, new teachers, new nurses, new doctors. In fact, let's scrap the school example. Let's look at doctors. When you go to the hospital or you go to your GP, you don't check how old the doctor has been in their business. You don't know how long they've been doctors. You just want to be treated. Now, in the same way, there are people out there who just want to know what you know. They just want to learn what you know. So they are not looking to know your level of expertise. They're not looking to know how many pips you have on your shoulders. They just want to know what you know because they have a problem and you have an answer to it. So if you're waiting until you are an expert who's recognized by global bodies about what you know, you'll never be able to serve others and you won't get served, because when you serve others, you get served. How? Imagine you have a shop and you're selling things, you serve others, they pay you their money. You get the picture? When you serve others, you get served, and that's how you light up your life, because giving and receiving are two sides of the same exact coin. It's like breathing in and breathe out. You can't breathe in. If you hold in the breath, you're going to die. And when you breathe out and you hold the breath and you wait, you're going to die as well. So breathing in and out is the same thing. You just do it. It's like opposite sides of the same coin, but they are essentially together. You've got to do it. So in order to light up your year, you've got to learn how to give and to serve others in a way that's meaningful to them. Because if it's not meaningful to them, they will not want your service. They will not accept it. You can put it on the roadside and put a big sign that says free, take it, and they won't take it because it's the wrong thing for them. cliched as it may be, if you put a truckload of meat in a vegan village and you put free meat for everybody, just walk in the truck and grab a kilo of meat, they'll just look at the truck and they will not touch it. So you have to know exactly who you're serving and what are their needs that you'll be serving, and then go right ahead and show up in that space and share values, share tips, share what you know in a way that gives them enough to know that you have more where that came from, so they can come close to you, so they can get to know that where that you know. Because sometimes you give away the whole shop. I call it giving the shop away and not getting paid yourself, because there's a gentle balance between giving away too much and giving away just enough, so people come close to you and want to know more. So serve via what you already know by sharing some value and inviting people to take a closer walk with you, so you can show them more in a more meaningful way, in a way that serves them and gets them to where they need to go faster, without getting frustrated that I picked up their PDF, but it didn't really give me the answer, because you didn't actually click or check out the resources that were pointed out to you that said, if you want to know more, click here. Or if you want to know more, go to this website. If you want to know more, join our Facebook group. If you want to know more, we have our Facebook page where we serve people. If you want to know more, there's always something more that tells you if you want to know more, click here, go here, do their signposting, call to action, call to action, call to action. So what's your call to action? When you serve people, you make sure that your call to action is very succinct, very clear, and points them in the right direction so they know where to go. And just remember that to the converted, you don't need to say much. And to the non-believer, you can never say enough. They just will not believe you. So do not worry about serving everybody. You just want to serve those that are excited, that are looking for what you're offering, that are willing and they are able to receive and serve you back in turn. Now, here's something that most people online get very hung up on and get very worried, and especially for people who do lives like I do, they look at that little number beside the live red button and they go, oh, there's only 10 people on this broadcast. Oh, there's only 30 people. Oh, there's only what? They start to compare themselves with somebody else, and they completely forget that there is such a thing as replay. Exactly, Alika, serve and help the willing, because they are out there crying and praying for the answer that you've got. And you're not showing up because you are kind of standing in your own way and you're thinking, maybe until I know enough, I'm not ready. You'll never be ready, because there's no such thing as completely ready. Perfect is a state of mind. I call it a disease, perfection. So anyhow, let's look at rejection. See, the biggest obstacle to lighting up your year is the fear of rejection. A lot of people fear rejection, and rejection comes in very many different forms. One of them is, people scroll past you and they don't stop to check out what you are. That's rejection in its most slightest form. Predominantly because maybe you didn't grab their attention, they're kind of just scrolling and their mind is elsewhere, or maybe they just want to give you a bit of a kick up your wazoo. Either way, they reject you. That's one type of rejection. There is deliberate rejection. Someone wants to hurt you. Oh my goodness, Chimsy, that's great. Absolutely amazing. Feel free to share, invite, and tag. So, rejection can stop us in our tracks because most of us have been taught to look for the pleasure. To look for the pleasure. How is that? Remember when you were young, when you did something, even the smallest thing that was meant to be positive, your parents goes, you did it, look at her, amazing, amazing, amazing. Exactly. I never compare, Alika. And at the end of the day, by the time in a week or two, there are like 2,000, 3,000 views on the video, and I did not promote it beyond the live day. So you focus on the number, you're going to be snookered. You just focus on serving people and the numbers will grow. Hi Sharon, how you doing? So rejection, when we are young, we are taught to look for the please button. When you do something good, clap, clap, clap. You're given stars. You're raised. You're praised and everything. You get home and your mom or dad will say, so were you good today? Were you good today? And you're looking for to please them. So you go, yeah, I was good. The teacher said I was good. I got a star, blah, blah, blah. So there you go. You're looking for the pleasure. As you grow up, you're always looking for approval from other people as opposed to looking for your own self-validation, because you don't need anyone to validate you, although you were taught and you're hardwired to look for pleasing other people because that's how you were wired. Good afternoon, Sharon. The thing is, you do not need to buy into that because it leads to frustration and rejection, acceptance. And yet, one of the things you want to erase out of your life so that you can light up your year is to reject rejection. Reject rejection. How do you do that? In the space that I work in, I'm in the business of communicating with people, connecting with people, sharing what I have, and letting them choose whether they need to be part of my ecosystem or not. And many a time people are not ready, whether they are not ready because they are not ready in their minds, or they are so deep in a hole they don't see the rope I'm throwing down the hole so they can grab on it and come up. They don't see the light at the end of the tunnel because they can't light up their way. There is no such thing as light at the end of the tunnel. You light up your way as you go. And so they're not really ready for whatever reason. And so they say no. In the beginning, I used to go, oh my God, what did I do? What didn't I do? What did I say? What didn't I say? What should I have done? It was a self-flagellation every time I did a presentation to somebody and they didn't buy, or I did a webinar and there were like 50, 100 people in the webinar and only 2 joined. I didn't see the 2 that joined. I looked at the 98 that didn't buy and I was like, why didn't they buy? Why? I was looking to please people and I was hoping that once I please them, they'll please me as well. And that is just not how it works. Hey Tina, how you doing? The reality is, somebody's just saying no because it's not the right time for them. They're saying no because it's not the right product for them. They're saying no because they don't see the value behind it. They're saying no because you haven't shown them that there's a benefit behind that's for them. Or the reality is it's just not for them, and they are not able. In other words, they don't have the money to pay for whatever it is you're asking them to buy. And so it's not no to you. It's not a rejection of you. It's not a reflection of your character. It may be a reflection of your lack of skills in selling and marketing. But even that, like I said, to the converted, you don't have to say much. You just tap them and they are in. To the non-believer, you can spend 10 hours showing them everything, every advantage, every benefit they'll get, and they'll still say no. So skills and everything are all part of the journey we take and the actions we take to show Source that we are ready to receive. We've expanded our container to receive. But to be honest, when you are ready and Source is ready to serve you, everything you do is just like that little push you gave, and it just comes together beautifully. And so rejection is not part of your clothing. Don't wear it proudly. If somebody says no to you, just dust off and go, right, thanks for your time. I'm glad you told me. I'll just cross you off my list. Next. And you go on to the next meeting as excited and as ready to show your gig to that person as you were with that person who said no. And it just may, exactly, Alika, it may just mean not just now. It mean many times. I don't know how many times someone has come back to me and said, I'm ready. Just this weekend gone, someone came back to me and said they were ready. I didn't ask them. I didn't push them. I just made sure that they knew I was there for them when they were ready. And they came. And they're like, I'm ready now. Just said, give me the information. Let's do this. When people are ready, they will buy. So rejection is not yours. There are billions of people out there waiting to be served by you. And so if you reject rejection, you will attract the people that are not rejecting you or your offers or your service or your product. They are actually embracing you and they want to hang out with you, and some want to be like you when they grow up. How great is that? I'm glad you like it. Yeah. You are welcome. Thank you, Alika. Thank you for having joined us. You take care, and you can always watch the replay. I'm about to close this down anyway, so let's get to the next bit. Most people want to change, but they avoid the steps that get them to change because it's too much hard work. And it's too much hard work because they've embraced the hard in the work. Work and hard are not meant to go hand in hand. Do not, please, if you do nothing this year, if there's nothing else I do for you this year, drop the word hard from work. I know every coach, teacher, God knows who, your parents, everybody you know who you look up to tells you hard work pays. And I say bollocks. Excuse my German. Work and hard are not meant to be together. It could be exerting work, it could be sweat-inducing work, it could be some serious jaw-breaking work, but it's not hard. Because hard brings the difficult, the dark side to your work. And you're not meant to go through hard all the time, not every day. Yeah, I know women are meant to go through labor painfully because whatever, the Adam and Eve story. But I'm telling you, when I had my babies and I had them naturally each way, I do not remember the pain I went through to give birth to them. It was painful. But I don't remember the pain. If you told me how painful was it, I'll tell you it was painful, but I can't describe the pain. Stop saying your work is hard when you don't come home in cuts and bruises and broken bones every day, because that's what you're trying to say. Your work is hard. When you want to change something, you remove words that don't serve you from your vocabulary. You could say smart work. You could say inspiring work. You could say, put a positive slant on your work. And so that means you'll be able to see the opportunities that come before you when with the change you want to achieve. You won't look at them as hard. You'll see them as solutions. You'll see them as answered prayers. You'll see them as blessings to your life. And therefore, you will attract people who are the same. When you keep saying things are hard, you attract people who have the same mentality, and so they don't buy into what you have because you said it's hard. Something's choking me. Drink some water. Hey P, how you doing? So here's the deal. It's not a rejection of you. It's not hard work. It is not none of the things that you've been saying to yourself that don't serve you, because the more you say them, the harder your days go, the harder your life goes, the harder the people that you work with treat you, because you have embraced the word hard and attached it to your work. If you wake up and you go to a hospital and you work, I know you work 12 hours. It's not hard. It's just long. It's a long day's work. If you go to an office and you sit on a desk and you tap away at a computer, nothing hard in that. It's a long day's work. You may have a bit of stress because maybe somebody is not aligning with your energy, someone is not agreeing with you, the technology is not working as it should do. But saying work hard is the worst thing you can say to your life, because you start to create a hard day every day, because you are what you think and what you say, and you create your life with all those things every day. You attract it to you every day, hands down, I guarantee you. So I want you to understand this year, that there are billions of humans out there who are looking to be served by you, your product, your service, your platform, whatever you do. Your work is to know where they are, find out where they hang out, go and serve them from their place. In other words, meet them at their place of need. So no one should tell you that it's hard to talk to people, because you talk to people every day. When you talk to your children, it's easy. You talk to your wife, easy. You meet a guy out on the street and they go say hi, you go say hi back. There's nothing hard about that. You then start to create resistance when you start to talk about the people. Thank you. Like my hair, Tina. Thank you. Thank you. There's nothing hard. Talk to people. It's easy. Make it easy. Tell yourself every day it's easy to talk to people. I talk to people easily. People talk to me easily. People like to talk to me easily. Talk to yourself every day. When you wake up, talk to you. Speak into your life. Self-prophesy, if you want to call it. Others call it affirmations. Others call it affirmations. Either way, speak your truth and you shall see it in your life. If you keep saying, oh, me, hard work pays, I've got to go on the hustle, we like to go and work hard, to my children, you have to work hard to succeed. Oh my goodness, you are perpetuating an anomaly. Our great grandparents worked hard. They tilled the land all day, and some people still do in some rural areas. That's hard, sweat-inducing, exerting work, and maybe they don't get the harvest they planted, but hard, walking into an office to tap away at a computer, do digital stuff, or working wherever it is you work that does not involve sweating all day. That's not hard. So don't introduce it to your day. Abego. There are billions of people out there waiting for you to serve them. If you're in the business sphere, in the vocation space, charities, do not allow hard to be part of your day. Erase it from your vocabulary. And when somebody says, oh, hard work pays, smile quietly in your mind and speak your affirmation like 3, 4, 5 times. I work smart. It's not hard. My work is easy. I love what I do, so that you do not take into your spirit what they just said, because you picked it from your teachers, your parents, your grandies, your managers. You have to work hard. In this place, we work hard to succeed. If you want to succeed, you have to work hard. Don't buy into that bollocks. Excuse my French. Let's get to the next bit, okay? Exactly, Tina. Don't say it again. Don't listen to people who tell it to you. It's a lie. Unless the work you do is genuinely the kind of work where you come home every day in bruises, in pain, and you hate the heck out of it. Then it's hard. Then you have to ask yourself the question, what did I do that brought this hard into my daily work and daily life? Because you spend at least 7 to 8, sometimes for some people 12 hours a day in that place. And that's your waking life. That's when you're awake a lot and living in the gap between where you are and where you want to be. So why do you want to embrace the word hard to your day every day, to your life? It's just ridiculous. So don't. Erase it, touch it, damukuchogeda, touch it, dida. I don't know I speak Luganda in my lives because I attract people from all over the world. So I stick to a language everyone understands, but I'm telling you, it's the truth. I'm glad, PK. I'm glad, darling. Happy New Year, everybody. Guys, just drop the Happy New Year. It's a Happy New Year. This is my first public live of the New Year. You haven't seen me since, I don't know, sometime in December, isn't it? Last year, actually. You haven't seen me since last year. I'm only joking. So, let's talk some practicalities for you in the workspace, in the corporate world, in your business. Here's how you are going to change your life. Here is how you're going to light up your year. How do you view your customer? And I'm sure you all, if you're working somewhere, you have a customer. Whether you're a nurse, doctor, accountant, engineer, sweeper, whatever you are, seller, you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you are a marketer, you are a distributor, you have customers, right? How do you view your customers? Thank you, Jackson. I love that. Fist bump, high five, Happy New Year. Everything you wish for, prayed for, dreamt of, may it come to fruition and manifestation this year. If you say Happy New Year to me, guys, I'll bless you today. I'll bless you. Happy New Year, Tina. May everything that you've ever wanted start to sprout out into your life this year. Right, guys? How do you view the people that either buy your services or serve you in order to get your wage every month or get into your team and into your ecosystem so you get your commission paid? How do you view them? I'll tell you how I used to view people when I started my business. Funny enough, when I was working in the corporate space, I used to look at customers in a very respectful way. I'd look at people the way they presented themselves to me. In other words, if you came at me with a smile, I came back to you with a smile. If you came at me with a complaint, I found the reason behind the complaint and tried to bring a smile back on your face. So I was all about customer service, and I taught my people customer services because I was a business and admin NBQ assessor. And then I came into the business world as a proper marketer, because in that time I wasn't marketing. I was literally connected to the businesses through the work I did. Now, I was having to go source my customers and bring them into my life. I started buying into these things of it's hard to get people. It's hard to get customers. It's hard. Customers are rude. And if you are a person of my race and color in UK, then you started buying into, people are racist, people are bigots, people are all those things. And I'm not picking on any race. I'm just speaking the truth that people speak out there. And basically, I started buying into all those things when I started my own business. And boy, did it come true for me. So I started looking at the known truths in my life as the truths in my business. Your wealth lies on the other side of service to other people. There is nobody who ever grows rich just by themselves. You can't buy your own stuff. It doesn't matter how good it is. You'll have to get some other people to buy it in order to validate your idea. So you have to embrace the fact that people are good. The majority of people are good. They are fine. They are going about their days looking to solve problems in their lives and looking to fulfill their desires, looking for their version of happy. And if you look at life that way and they look at a customer that way, even if they come at you with a complaint, don't look at a complaint like it's a personal slight. Just like rejection is not rejecting you, reject the idea behind their complaining, so they are picking on me. Instead, find out the reason why they are complaining. Why exactly are they do they want a refund? Maybe they have a financial problem. Happy New Year, Lynn. How you doing? May you be blessed this year. May everything you're looking for come to fruition in your life. Thank you. Hey, Shahid, how you doing? So here's the deal. We have what we call customer service, right? In business, in corporate, in charity, vocation, wherever it is you are, customer service. It means the customer has to be served. And guess what? Service is the word we're talking about today. It means you have to serve somebody in order for them to be your customer. And for those people to come back over and over and over again, you have to go over and above the call of service in order for them to become your brand ambassadors. People who love and care for you enough to spread the word about what you do, spread the word about your product or service without you paying them a penny. For instance, you may be paid a commission to share what you share. These people, your customers, will talk about your product and you, especially you, without you paying them a penny, because you are absolutely great at customer service. And the only way you're going to look at people and look at them with a sense of compassion and a sense of respect, even if they have not earned it, is if you look at a person and see yourself. Very, very deep. If you look at a person and you see you, you're never going to treat people in any way other than with respect, sensitivity, and you're going to look for the reason behind the way they come to you. And for sometimes you just gotta walk away because you don't want to bring any energy that may take away the word customer service from what you do. You have to give before you give them back. Thank you, Jackson. Breathing. I gave you a very simple example. Holding your breath for about the next 10 minutes and see if they don't take you to hospital. In order to give, in order to receive, you have to give. And in order to give, you've got to have what to give it. And like breathing, if you hold the breath, you're going to die. Whether you hold the in breath or the out breath, it does not matter. The two go hand in hand. And yet, we give our breath out. And what do we give? Carbon dioxide and whatever else is in there. Guess who loves that? The plants. The plants love what we give. And what do they release onto us? Pure, sweet oxygen. We breathe it in, we breathe in life. Imagine plants don't argue about, should I release my oxygen? I will not release. That woman, she walked on me today. She stomped on me all day. You're running over the grass and the grass is complaining, so I'll not release my oxygen. They just release it. So, like breathing, treat people like you would want to be treated. And the only way to do that is if you see yourself in the other person every time. And I'm telling you, some people say, how can you do that? It's simple. Just put yourself in their shoes. See you in them. When you see yourself in another person, you will not hurt yourself and you will not disrespect you. I'm not saying there are no people who don't self-harm. They exist. That's a different story for another day. It's a mental health problem. So, how you do anything is how you do everything. if you treat people with disdain, people with arrogance, with suspicion, with disrespect, that will slip into your work and your business, and it will drag your results all the way down. All the way down. There is no other way to say that to you other than that. If, on the other hand, you look at people as a reflection of yourself, as part of the higher energy, as part of the people that bring you the wealth that you need to continue in this secular space, in your business, in your work, as an extension of you, and treat them with love, with respect, or with sensitivity at the very least, you get that back in your results, patted down, shaken over, overflowing, and you can serve more and more people from your overflow. The law of attraction works. That's not what I'm talking about today, but it's all part of the bigger scheme: service, service, service. You want to light up your year, you want to serve somebody. And to know who to serve, you've got to do your research. I remember how I felt when a barista, I went out to a restaurant a couple of weeks ago, and this guy genuinely went out of their way to serve Paul and I. We went out with my boo at a local restaurant, and he literally gave us the royal treatment. He gave us extra drinks. He sent people to check on us. He literally gave us extra snacks on the side. We were like, what have we done to deserve this? And I can tell you the likelihood of me returning with friends and colleagues to that place and recommend it greatly increased. In fact, I literally went out of my way to tell everyone that, oh, Christmas, go have your Christmas in that place. And just this Saturday, I met up with another friend over there. It was the one place I said, you want to meet up with me? Let's go over there. Because I was treated with a level of respect and love, literally, by this person who does not know me, did not even ask for my name. They just treated me like I was a royal customer. And that's how you should treat your customers. How do you see your customers? Very important if you want to light up this year. So here are some more practical ways to get back to you, to your light, so that you can make your year amazing. Number one, learn how your product or service helps and benefits your customer. Now, we know who your customer is. Remember, we are not serving meat in a vegan village. We know who we are serving. We know where they hang out. So we are there in that place, in that space, showing that we are who we are. We have a solution to their problem. We are always answering questions. We are always sharing some tips and nuggets, and people start to look up to us as that nice, good person that they would like to hang out with and who they could come to with their problem and who has a solution. Take full advantage of any training available to better yourself and become a product of your product. Whatever it is you promote, whatever it is you do in your day-to-day work, take full advantage of the training available to you. Take full advantage of those courses you find online now. Those people who look for free have forgotten what happened in their life before. Your parents invested in you and pushed you to a certain level. And then they handed the baton to you, and most of you put the baton in a suitcase and dropped the key in the ocean and said, that's it, I'm done with education. And that's why you're not getting promoted. That's why you're not getting a pay rise. That's why you're not raising and growing in your career, because you forgot to grab the baton and run with it. You're supposed to keep learning and keep improving on your services, your knowledge, your skills, your talents. The biggest place that has the biggest talent in this world is the cemetery, because too many people forgot to strum up that guitar and practice the talent, and so they died with their music in them. I'm not pointing to music, I'm talking about any talent you've got. Those who add value to themselves serve better and thus get paid better. It's as simple as that. You want to light up your year, increase the value you've got. That means up leveling your skills, your knowledge, your talents. Practice. Perfect practice makes perfect, whatever perfect means. And by the way, free may sound good to a lot of you, because goodness gracious me, with social media and with the digital era, we have free thrown at us every day. Free this, free that. But this year, I'd urge you, I would encourage you, and I would absolutely challenge you to invest in you, to make you your best investment, to put some of your hard-earned cash, because you like to use the word hard when you work, behind you. There is nothing that's going to beat investing in you. Your parents knew that and they invested in you. And now you need to take that further, a step further, and grace their trust in you with a bigger result, a bigger fruit. Those who add value to themselves get paid better. That's the truth. And find a coach. Sometimes that coach may not charge you money, but there is a price. For everything, there's a price. It may be free, but the price will come today or tomorrow. So find a coach, and instead of having a debt to pay to somebody, find somebody who teaches as part of their natural day-to-day life. Learn a new skill from them, invest in you, share lessons with people, tips and nuggets and snippets of what you've learned, and show others that you know the way to their yellow brick road, to their way back, like Dorothy. Implement and grow and see your bank balance grow with you, because that's how you light your world. You increase your bank balance so you can live a better life, and you can be spending that time with the people you love and just have a ton of fun, as opposed to just work. So there's so much coaching around there. There's so much coaching in the digital space. Uncle Google, Dr. Google knows it all. You just type something in Google and something shows up for you. I'm telling you, almost every person that is sharing with you something for free is inviting you to take a deeper walk with them. So if you're going to look for the free all over the place, why not just invest in something and learn the deeper lesson that person is teaching you? There are lots of coachings around, even here on Facebook, sponsored posts. Every sponsored post is inviting you for a deeper walk. There are masterminds galore. There are groups right here on Facebook where people teach you stuff, all for free. The important thing for you to understand is they will always be inviting you for a deeper walk with them that costs cash. So why don't you just set aside a budget and say, this year I'm going to invest in myself XYZ amount of money, so I'm going to look for somebody to learn from that's going to charge me that amount, and I'm going to learn from them. How are you, Jonah? How are you doing? Happy New Year. You cannot fail to learn, especially as an adult, because you know what you want, and you know your hunger, you know your pain, you know what's keeping you awake when you should be asleep. So find the masterminds. We have the Winning Entrepreneurs Den. We have the High Performance Coaching by Brendan Bouchard. There's so many. Lisa Nichols is teaching somebody. There is always a mastermind somewhere. I obviously recommend the Winning Entrepreneurs Den because I am part and parcel behind that amazing mastermind, and it was created for people like you who have a bit of a budget, and it's things are a bit tight at the moment, but they want to invest in themselves and to grow in a way that really lights up your year. You cannot fail if you're part of that then, unless you fail to implement. So number 2, be attentive to your existing customers' needs. Some of you have made some sales and you have some customers and you serve them. And if you're in the corporate space, I tell you now, if you serve your customers better, they'll be writing into your corporate head office, and surprise, surprise, guess who will be promoted? You. If you are running your own show, don't dismiss any cry for help from a client or from a customer. Some come as silent cries. In other words, they don't communicate with you. They just shut you off. It's your job to reach out. It's your job to create custom, to create a kind of tradition in what you do that gets people to be able to communicate with you. Have a system where you send out little messages, emails. You can, if you know their addresses, you can send them cards on special events or special days like Easter, Christmas, the days that everybody knows, Sometimes your actions are what make you stand over heads and shoulders above all other people who sell the same stuff. In the same way, it's your very actions as well that will put you in a place where sometimes you're not in a very great place. In that case, dig deep, right? Dig deep, see what your core values say. And sometimes it may mean stepping up and doing what your company does not approve of, as long as it's not illegal, but it actually serves that customer. You do it, even if it goes against the company values, as long as it doesn't go against your core values. You do have core values, don't you? You do have those non-negotiable things that if something happens, that's what you stand back on and say, okay, this is where I stand in my life. These are my values. This is my belief, and I'm not going to be shaken. If the job goes, it goes. Some people don't have those, so they will bend over backwards to do whatever it is that happens to stay in place. So that's their core value. Yes, the word nation, the word nation, the word nation. Jack, fist bump, high five. Let's spread the good word. Sometimes a complaint is the fastest way to a bigger order. If you take complaints from customers as like haters, because some people think every complaint is a hate mail, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose out on customers that would have served you more. A complaint sometimes is a sign that this person wants more, but they are not receiving that more. If you pay attention and answer the concern with positive action and offer a refund, maybe a redo, or whatever you can do to alleviate their concerns, you're going to get a bigger order. You're going to get a customer for life who's going to talk about you and how you helped them when they thought everybody was out to get more. So be attentive to your existing customers' needs. I was reading a story earlier about a lady who literally has walked away from her hairdresser because the hairdresser has taken them for granted for years. And so they decided they were going to be doing it themselves. This is now a person who will spend time doing something that someone is more qualified to do because that person mistreated them or didn't take their cry for a specific kind of service seriously. So be attentive to your customers' needs. Read the signs. Treat everyone with respect. Even if it means removing yourself from the scene to alleviate a heating up situation in the workspace, especially here in the UK. I don't know how many times I was in the middle of a hot debate. And I kind of used to be that person who couldn't walk away from a hot debate. I would just stay there and give my bit. And of course, add fuel to the fire. But you don't have to do that. If you want to light up your year, you want to know when to walk away. And remember that walking away is not quitting, as most leaders will say to you, oh, you're quitting on your dream. You're not quitting on your dream. You're quitting from a situation that no longer serves your mission. Some people stay in a business that's no longer serving them for God knows how long. I know I had that problem. I stayed with a company that was no longer serving me, had changed the comp plan, had changed the playing field, had completely pulled the rug from under everyone's feet for another extra 6 months, paying my autoship, building that team, and yet not feeling it anymore. Sometimes you need to walk away. So walking away is not a sign of cowardice. It's simply knowing that heat burns and hurt people hurt others. So walk away and call in backup. And sometimes backup means I'm off. There's no backup, so I'm off. I'm out. Go the extra mile. I think this is my final tip for you. Go the extra mile. You want to light up your year? Go the extra mile in serving other people. I don't know about you, but I know that every successful athlete spends resources and hours in training and practicing their trade day after day, hour after hour, when everybody's in the club, in the pub, partying, they're out there practicing. My daughter used to do what we call Liverpool Harriers. She was doing sports and my son was doing it too. And every single time you'd go in there, there'd be one of these professional athletes actually practicing their trade. And the way they pushed themselves. You know that if you want something hard enough, you're going to push. When the world pushes you, push it right back. Some people get pushed and then they're like, oh, the world has pushed me, it's thrown lemons at me, I can't make lemonade. Nah, don't make lemonade. Throw a tequila party. So when the world pushes you, just push it right back. Push it right back. That means you go the extra mile. You work more, you outwork your competition, and you outserve your competition. Every successful marketer, manager, leader, athlete does the same. You outserve everybody. If you don't invest in your training, if you don't invest in your skills and talents, you will not be able to do that at all. Because you can't serve more when you haven't added value and more skills and more knowledge in how to serve more. So you need to invest in you. And you cannot add value when you don't have the value to add. If you add value to you, and you go over and above, you go the extra mile in private to reap the benefits in public, your wallet and your bank balance will definitely serve you. It will be lit. You will be like, yeah, where's the next vacation? Where's the next spa moment? Where's the next meal out? Where's the next good fun thing that I can do with my people? Because, yeah, I'm getting served too. So practice day in and day out your trade, your skills, your talent. Develop your talents, develop your skills, invest in your knowledge, read, and read some more, because leaders are readers and successful people are readers. So read some more. Tune into YouTube videos, tune into podcasts, buy audiobooks on Audible, go to Amazon and go for your next birthday, gift yourself something that will keep giving, as opposed to just a pair of shoes. You've got a whole wardrobe of them already. A new dress, you've got a whole wardrobe of them already. Invest in your knowledge, because other people will give you the shoes and the clothes. Hey, they will do. Hey, if you believe it, they will do. Law of attraction. So for service, you need to practice communication skills. For marketing, you need to get into marketing. You need to invest in your marketing skills. You need to invest in your advertising and promoting, your sales skills. You need to do all that. You need to invest in your sales and funnels processes. You need to invest in learning how to listen and the knowledge of your product and service. Once you know all this, you're able to communicate the benefits. You're able to show people the help they need. You're able to speak their language. You're able to say the things they want to hear so that they can pull out their wallet and serve you too. But you will not learn that looking for the freemium. You will not learn that looking for one free YouTube video after another, because every single person you're listening to on YouTube, on Facebook, on Audible, wherever, is inviting you for a deeper walk. So you just need to put your foot down, plant your spear and say, okay, I'm going to learn from PK. Or today I'm going to learn from Jackson. Or this year I'm going to learn from Julie Syl Kalungi. This year I'm going to join the Winning Entrepreneurs Den. This year I'm going to be part of Jet Set Academy Coaching. This year I'm going to invest in myself so that I can up-level my skills and serve people from a place of service. Because when you know what you're doing, you can serve the way I do. You know what to share, you know when to share it, and you share it. And those that are looking for your kind of juice will grab it because you have given it. It will not sit there because you've put your truck in a vegan village. You will create more opportunities for you to serve and engage people and prospects in a whole new and exciting way. I guarantee you, because when you learn new skills, you have a new way to approach people. You have a new way to serve people. You have a new way to answer concerns and questions. You have a new way to respond to complaints, as opposed to thinking those are haters. Because with social media, everybody who doesn't agree with you is a hater, a naysayer, a fearmonger. No. Sometimes they are genuinely saying, there is a problem here, can we solve it so that I can make a bigger order and bring my friends, cousins, aunties, grandparents, and everybody, and your team explodes because you completed that problem, because you had the skills you needed to do it. Are you going to sit back this year as well and say in December, 2019 was hard? God, I don't know. No, this is your year to say 2019 was elite. I lit it up in January. I joined a mastermind. I invested in myself. I bought some resources. I learned some new skills and I got promoted. I ranked up. My business flourished. Whatever it is you do, serve others. In order to serve others, learn what you need to do to serve them. Learn the skills, up-level your talent, practice. Keep serving people and you'll be served. In closing, you need to understand that service and communication, those two words, are the keys to your success this year. You will tell me, maybe I'm prophesying to you. Service and communication are the keys to your success this year. Because you can and you will induce others to serve you because you're willing to serve them. The way you show up will show them that you are willing to serve them, and so they will be induced to serve you. How do you get served? You get paid. If you feel me, drop a yes in the comments below. Share this video with somebody. If you've subscribed to my YouTube channel, great. Share this and give a comment below. If you've not, go ahead and subscribe. Julie Syl Kalungi is my YouTube channel, where every single one of my amazing trainings ends up and some lots and lots and lots that you don't even get to see here on Facebook, because I upload them directly to YouTube because I'm targeting a different demographic. Either way, go check it out. Julie Syl Kalungi is my YouTube channel, and I hope you had some fun. Subscribe, tell somebody, share this audio with somebody, share this broadcast with somebody. Light up your year by lighting other people's lives as well. And in giving we receive, so give somebody a gift of this broadcast and just tell them you need to listen to this woman. She's amazing, because I am. I hope you put these to work. Take care, and yeah, see you on Wednesday. On Wednesday, thank you, Jackson. You are amazing, amazing. By the way, you want to tap into Jack style health. You want to get fit. You want to get a body like a rock star. You want to have a better lifestyle. You want to drop your high blood pressure. You want to live better. Then you might want to check out Jack style living, or connect with Jackson Rich. Simple as that. Just connect with this guy. He has a lot of amazing stuff he talks about. He is a daddy who's very dedicated to his little ones, and he's definitely a marketer you want to learn from. So connect with him and take care. God bless you. Thank you for gifting me your life for a moment and listening to me. If I lit your light today, you owe a share to somebody so that you can light up their lives too. God bless you. Namaste.